In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to get better at sniping in Counter-Strike 2. While you may see some of my teachings come to life in this video, you'll also see what happens when you can't do what I say you need to do. Welcome back to the channel, folks. Zepcast here. Excited to be bringing you another video on the how-to series where we're just giving you little tutorials on how to get better at Counter-Strike 2. We've done a few videos on this series already, and I'm excited to be bringing you another one this time talking about how to snipe. When it comes to sniping, it is very basic, but it's the implementation of those basics that is key. So even though there's not much that I could throw at you in this one in terms of all these little tips and tricks, it's being able to understand them and being able to see the value that they provide, and then being able to enact on that value is where you will really reap the rewards of sniping. Let me know if you've been enjoying this series, folks. If you like this video, let me know how your sniping is already by leaving a comment down in the comments. Subscribe if you like this series and the other series we do on this channel, and leave a like, of course, if you enjoy. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, folks, about to make our way into another game here, and I have never ever played this map before, so we are adding to the maps that we have not played yet, which is fun. Again, last video I think we actually added to that as well. I can't remember the name of the map off the top of my head, so the last video that was recorded, should already be out on the channel, was a new map. So it's cool that after doing the map rankings that we're getting to play some of the maps that we didn't get to play, so we didn't get to rank them fairly on that list. It's cool that we're getting these. So of course this video is going to be talking a little bit about how to snipe. So I need to actually get a sniper in my hand, so do bear with me while we get through a couple of these rounds and see if we can get the victory. But see how we actually do on this map. For those of you that are newbies, I'm kind of on a noob to pro series, trying to slowly but surely make my way into Counter-Strike 2, and I've never played this map, so it'll be fun. Oh! Hello. Okay, I'm going to wait one more round to use just the pistol so I can guarantee an op. I have a feeling that this map is not actually going to be the best for the op, so may not be the best map to show you examples on, but just do as I say, not as I do. Hello, stranger. Okay. Op in hand. Let's start educating. So, obviously, a key component with snipers, pretty obvious, it's reaction times. You need to be able to get on top of things early. You see a player, you need to be the first one to pull in that trigger, and this is where a lot of players do invest in their equipment. It's why they get better it's why they get better monitors. It's why they look to get things that improve their reaction times. You know, all of that is just crucial to being able to get that first shot off, and it's crucial in competitive esports in general. But with a sniper, I mean, reaction times are just so pivotal to your ability to be able to, you know, do what you're looking to do. Uh-oh, I'm so dead. Ah, damn. I knew chasing that one was going to get me killed. But yeah, I didn't get to exactly show an example of that. Again, this map and the way our team is playing, it's not really suited for sniping whatsoever. But your reaction time's super, super important. Needing to make sure that you get that first shot off. But also, that is an important element, but it won't matter if you're not being able to center yourself in that. And that is a very, very important component of sniping. Nice shot, bro. But like a lot of the elements of sniping, like there's not many elements to it, to be honest. It is that repetition. A lot of people know kind of what it takes to an extent, right? But you need to be able to get yourself centered on the screen. And now I may not be the best example of this, because across any sort of competitive first-person shooter, I've always heard it from my mates that I'm like just the worst for centering. But centering is, you see how I'm looking on my screen here? That's, at least to me anyway, my angle, that's centered. This is not centered, right? So you're sitting your sniper here, a player comes in front of you, you're pulling up like that, that makes life more difficult. You're aiming in, you're not aiming at them. But if you're centered, as you should be, sit center, sniper's out, you aim in, boom, it's centered, it's on them. That scared the absolute hell out of me. Hello, stranger. But yeah, folks, your centering is super important. You need to make sure that you're centered, because it also gives you the best chance to win your gunfight in a variety of scenarios, right? Whether the player's crouching, the player's jumping, depending what angle you're looking at. You're wanting to make sure that you're constantly in the center of your screen. But of course, caveats to that, say you're going upstairs, you want to be obviously looking a little bit further up. Depends if you want to be going for headshots, etc., etc. But if you're not playing in a way that you're centered and you're not recognizing your position when you're not centered, it means that when you go to aim in for that shot, you're going to be caught off guard. It's the equivalent of just being like off balance, I would call it, right? And so you may still be able to do well. You may have like these epic flicks that are going to make you an absolutely goated player, but you're just giving yourself less of a chance. So it is really important to keep on top of. Another win in the bag, but yeah, this game has not been a great example of what I've been talking about. Again, with the other players in their team leaving as well, or one being gone, they're starting to play a little bit more creddy, which is just making life difficult to actually expose people on snipes. And with that, someone else in their team has actually left, and we've gotten the win. Not how I was expecting that to go, but we did it. How about we load up into another game? All right, the ops in hand. Let's try cook. There's one. Centered on where I wanted to be. Boom. No! I got stuck! Oh, damn, I would have had the 3 there. God damn, I thought I cooked. I did think I cooked there. Alright, so far, 4 rounds in, I've had 1 semi-decent round and the rest has been terrible. I need to stop throwing the game for my teammates. Supposed to be carrying with this op, not costing. How did that miss? In switch. I don't know how I missed that. But look, this is a good time to talk about another key element of being able to snipe well, which I'm kind of showing why it's important because I'm suffering from it at the moment, in that you gotta have the map knowledge. You gotta know where you're looking at the map. You gotta have good knowledge of the angles where you need to be peeking, because like as I do there finally after a couple of rounds, because otherwise you just aren't locking on to the right areas, right? You're not pre-aiming the right angles at the right time. You're setting yourself up in a disadvantageous position. Because of that, people are going to have to drop on you, especially people who do actually know the maps quite well. So map knowledge is important. You're not going to win out with the sniper all the time just by flying through maps and not really knowing what you're doing. You gotta have the angles locked down. You gotta be aware of where you are, where your teammates are. Everything that I've talked about on this channel so far, how to play with more awareness, how to play with your team, all of that kind of comes into the fold when it comes to being able to wield the sniper, because the sniper ultimately is a weapon where, think of it as a weapon, it's like, it's a guarantee of a kill, but you only have one chance. You only get one opportunity to make it work, and I did not know they could push up that angle that quick. Let me go first. I'm dying all the time. I'll play the bait. Boom! Uh-oh. Alright, we're going to pull out the bad sniper because the good sniper was going so well for us that I can't imagine that this is just going to be even better. Oh, got a bit mixy down here, didn't it? Give me your op. Oh, bad flashbang. No, no, no. Oh, do you know if I actually hit that flashbang well as well, it would have got him. Oh, that was an ultra choke by me. Shite. Damn it. We lost. I choked. I was left last alive with that sniper. Couldn't pull it out of the bag. God damn, not a great result. Only 5 sniper kills really in the end up, and that was the second game we went into. So yeah, not the greatest performance whatsoever, but we made it all the way to Sergeant rank 10, which means we can finally start making a series on the Premier Grind. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see that, make sure to let me know in the comments. Subscribe if you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Hope you took something away from this video. Until then, peace.